I feel like I talk to you like once a week.
That's good.
But I'm okay with it. And you know why we do this?
Why?
Because This Is Us is killing it still.
Thank you.
Yes.
I know. Thank you very much.
I want to know.
Momentum.
And I don't see any signs of stopping
I hope
for
not.
at least 2 more seasons,
Yeah,
which
exactly.
we love.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
I need to know, did we renew for 3 seasons just so it can be the big 3?
You know what I think it was? That's clever. But I think what it was because it was a vote of confidence, obviously, from the studio and the network. But I think it was also in this day and age, people are so busy, and I think it's the studio and the network realizing that if people are going to invest in a show, it's easier to do that if you know it's going to be around for a while. So it's kind of nice as a viewer to know that the show that you're investing this time and effort and energy and crying with us every single week is going to be around for a while.
We're going to keep crying for 2 more years, at least.
We're going to keep you crying, for 2 more years.
I want to know, what is it about This Is Us that really resonates with the fans, besides the crying?
You know, I think when people talk to me about the show, I'm always sort of blown away by how personal the show is to them. And so I think people feel like the show is speaking to them. And we have storylines that are so diverse, but also I think we can relate to a diverse audience as well. So when you talk to someone and they say, man, when I watch the show, I feel like, these characters are speaking to me. That makes me feel so good because that means we're doing our job, So I think that's probably what it is.
We're seeing more and more and more of, the big 3 at different ages. So we get to see these kids who are absolutely killing it. Is there a rivalry between the grown-up cast and the kid cast at this point?
I think I hate them, but listen, they're great. And a lot of people ask me, what's it like to work with your younger self? And unfortunately, I don't work with them. Obviously, I don't get to, so I see them in passing. But they're talented. They're extremely talented. But so kind and nice, and they're also kids, right? So what's cool about it is you see these brilliant actors, and then when they're sort of off the stage, they're like kids. They're like normal kids. It's kind of cool. So.
Okay, last question. Sure. The biggest news from This Is Us this week: Milo's clean face. Have you just been petting his soft skin?
I haven't seen him. Since he cut it. I've seen pictures and videos, and we chat all the time via text. But I haven't seen him in person. But he looks like a different person. I remember when my dad shaved his mustache off when I was a kid. I remember thinking that I didn't like it because you get used to it, But and then when he shaves it up, you're like, that looks like the guy from Heroes. You know what I mean?
No comment, but it does kind of look like that. It's the younger Milo, and he was younger when he did Heroes.
He looks great. Right? Yeah, he looks great.